Hi, Seariders. Welcome back to Searider Stories, made for students by students. I'm your host, Hiro Sugioka, and I'm joined by your wonderful co-host.
Novellamir Iramasaki.
Damien Kawai.
Zachary Ibert.
And today, y'all, we're going to be talking about the stigmas and stereotypes we face for being from Wai'anae. So, y'all, do you know what stigmas and stereotypes mean?
No.
No, would you like to tell other people?
Sure. So, by definition, a stigma is a strong negative attitude towards a person or community. Now, it's no secret we've had terrible stereotypes made out for Wai'anae, our community. How do you guys feel about that?
All you guys, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Because I feel stereotyped right now.
You have a personal experience.
Okay,
Me
well,
and Damien don't.
okay, well, my personal experience is probably just being a Wai'anae boy. Like when I tell other people that I'm from Wai'anae, like people that's not from Wai'anae, they see me as a like a bad boy, or like somebody that plays somebody, or then I don't really understand that, because I don't know, because I don't see myself as a bad person. I see myself as a good guy, and I do good things.
Yeah.
Just being from Wai'anae, people just assume a lot of stuff, assume a lot of bad stuff.
And so how has that affected you, that connotation of people assuming that you're a regular Wai'anae boy, which I feel like is so...
That affected me because it gave them a general idea, or like a general opinion on me, and they treated me I would say they treated me a little bit different.
Right.
Than other people.
Yeah. And I just want to say, I think it's so crazy that there's even an idea of someone being a Wai'anae boy. I feel like everybody should be looked at as an individual and not where you came from, you know. So, Novella and Damien, you said that you have no personal experience being stereotyped?
Yeah.
No, that's great, honestly, that that you guys have never experienced it. Have you known anybody who has, or being from Wai'anae has, have you seen it happen before?
Definitely.
Yeah. So what happened, Damien?
So just my cousin, she's like really like your typical Wai'anae girl, and
It sounds like you're stereotyping right now.
Exactly, I am, right?
Right.
But once like I really know her, and she's not like that, but like to other people she may seem like a typical Wai'anae girl, but like after like actually getting to know her, I'm not getting to know her, but like knowing her, it's not her. Yeah.
Novella, what happened for you?
My cousin too.
What happened to your cousin?
No, she was called a ghetto Wai'anae girl.
A ghetto Wai'anae girl?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she was. I don't know.
That's...
She's not like that, but...
No, and I know your cousin. She's nothing like that, no. First of all, she's not ghetto, and ghetto is such a loose term that we use. I think it's so stupid.
Yeah.
And a Wai'anae girl, too. Just going back to that, like, I hate that people is like, oh, you're a Wai'anae boy, or you're a Wai'anae girl. Like, no, we're just people.
From Wai'anae. That's it.
You ate with that one. We're just people from Wai'anae. Really. So, yeah, something I've experienced, this was at work, and this was before, like, when I first started. Some of my coworkers, like, they thought I was like, yeah, I'm from Wai'anae, I'm from Makaha. And they thought I was going to be lazy, They expected me to be lazy, and it really hurt my feelings, because if you guys, y'all know me, but if you guys know me, the work ethic is, like, there. And I pride myself in my work and that I'm working so hard. And to kind of combat that, to show that I'm not the stereotype, I've worked so hard into climbing the ranks at my job, and let's just say that I've outlasted them in our workplace, and I've,
Huge accomplishment. Yep.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So is there anything that you wish would change on this island, or even the world, to help people see differently and not stereotype automatically?
Honestly, yeah. Just getting to know someone before you judge them. Like, just have a conversation with someone. It won't hurt to have a conversation.
Right.
You get to, like, know what their values are.
Getting to know it.
in our past episodes, talking about empathy. No, they should have empathy.
Right. Okay.
Zach, what do you think?
I think that people shouldn't judge a book by its cover. They should get to actually get to know somebody and get to know them before judging them, because a lot of people in Wai'anae, not stereotyping Wai'anae again, but just a lot of people in general, they like to have a general idea about you when you look some type of way, or when you dress some type of way, and when you talk some type of way, because that's all.
Yeah. One thing for me I really wish to change is the way that we're portrayed in the media, whether it's news outlets or even social media like Instagram. We're only seeing the tragedies that's going on in our community. I feel like, why are we talking? Of course, it's important to bring up the tragedies, but why is that our focal point? Our DECA program, they made nationals. They're going to Orlando, Florida next week, is it? They're going anyways. They're going to Florida for nationals. They beat out the whole country, and they're from Wai'anae, just like we are. Why have I not seen this on the news outlets at all?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, they're only focusing on the bad parts.
Right.
They should focus more like on like the school here, like or the DECA club. They should
Our DECA club, or like our Grubhub, you know what I mean? Community, just to bring our community closer and together.
And I wish people saw us as a community and not dangerous people. I think that's so dumb for people to look at us and think, oh, you're from Wai'anae, like, all right, so to kind of flip the script back onto us, what can we as a community do to fight against the stereotypes and break the cycle?
Just keeping yourself busy with sports and clubs so you don't fall into the wrong crowd.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually.
Yeah.
Staying busy. And sports teaches you so much, too, about how to be a good person.
Good person.
Good values.
You know what I mean? The values are probably like teamwork.
Yes.
Communication. Just, that's all.
Right. And as Wai'anae as a whole, our community, we need to have teamwork. We need to fight the fight together, come as one another, and like you said, teamwork.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah. Damien, what do you think?
I think just minding your own business, not getting into any unnecessary things.
Right.
Yeah, just avoiding the drama.
Yeah. Novella?
I'd say, be kind.
And so you said that nobody's ever stereotyped you before. Has kindness ever helped you avoid that?
Definitely.
Yeah? In what way? Okay. For me, I think that we can work on being mindful, because if I'm going into a room and I'm introducing myself, why do you feel some type of way because I said I'm from Wai'anae before I even introduced my name?
Yeah.
And I think being mindful as a community, we know that we have to work twice as hard as everybody else. Not everybody else, but, we have to fight against the stigma. So really being mindful in all the actions that we're taking is is this going to reflect on just me, or is it going to reflect on my home, on my city, Because, again, like what you said, that was such a good point, teamwork. We have to work as a team. And if I get tackled, my team drops the ball, as in, if I do something bad, Wai'anae looks bad because there's already that stereotype.
Yeah.
Yep. I totally agree
I
with
agree.
you.
I agree.
All right, y'all, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you took anything away from this episode, please know that we're fighting this fight together and we can make it a better place.
Follow us at our socials at Searider.stories.
Bang, bang, minor gang.
Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Thank you.